Wonderful.
I've been looking for a chance to use this. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo-hoo. Don't cry. Everyone has to die sometime.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuben will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well.
Siki Reuben cordially invites you to... The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be... Splendid! Siki Reuben awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
You were right. She doesn't blush.
Oh. You want to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then you send the body back.
He's more like a horse.
Clear that you've not
Simple matter. Also,
And those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. I said, are certain to miss the future.
Oh no, I missed that. Prime Minister Castro, this missile crisis was the last straw. We almost blew ourselves up. Now, we invited you here today.
Good faith.
In good faith. To sort this thing out.
And why is he here? He lost. As I always say, forgive your enemies, but remember their
why
names.
the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop.
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah. It's under control.
Now, gentlemen, as I like to think, from the long history of the world, that there are only a few generations.
Sounds like someone breaking in.
Just a storm, Dick. Sit down.
Oh my God! It appears the Pentagon has been breached.
Zombies. Gentlemen, at times like these, our capacity to retaliate must be and has to be massive to deter all forms of aggression.
First ever Barney with my prick hanging out. Ah! We need one alive!
Got one escape. Got it.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Horse and Jeep.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
It's personal.
Geralt takes his privacy very seriously. spying on him.
Still, he was lots more trusted when he was looking for Marigold.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boy... And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find horse, son?
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts?
Siggy?
It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people.
Leave you to it then.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent bath.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business.
What's the harm?
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where...
Makes sense to ask around.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. Then there's the arena in the city's bowel. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Tower. Whoreson's got naught to do with a casino.
Arena sounds promising.
Sewers beneath Gildorf. Now, Junior loves a good fight.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house.
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino.
Do what you will.
Thanks for your help.
Just go. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me.
Listen, Dandelion's missing.
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgin. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him?
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Problems, you might be able to help me. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion.
Maybe I can help.
I'd rather show that...
Figured as much.
Excellent. Stop that! Now!
Mad! That makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan!
Beating your head against the wall.
But hurt!
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll.
Take note of that hole. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless of...
God.
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of...
Fine. I'll help.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy at... All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ear.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole back.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth.
No, but I am wondering for...
Oh no. Boom. Oh.
Boom.
Boom.
I'll elaborate. Explosion.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with...
Lots of prior experience.
Bad mushroom?
Pop's mold.
Yes. Bad.
Not talking to you, dimwit.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom.
Now.
Try to track down the thief you...
Of course. I had this lummox, Fonce.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out. I value the lives of my men.
Mind describing this
No. Doesn't mean I can them.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't...
Should look around the sewers.
Have a few vials left.
Thanks.
Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote.
Getting harder to breathe.
Drowners. Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your...
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves.
A beautiful death.
Not much.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall.
Bottom of a silver silk.
Recognized some ingredients by their scent.
Sugar. Geralt, I'm in no mood for jest.
Guess I could be wrong. Smell was weak, barely detectable.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violent.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit. Know anything else about this bomb?
Bomb went off inside a drainage.
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe.
Exactly.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate.
Drain pipes are only promising lead.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel.
Who was that? Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising.
Yeah, I saw him that...
Did you speak to him?
No. He merely passed by on the way.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain.
Fine.
Henkel's home. Scram before I leave.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil. Instructions on how to build a bomb, signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar, and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Ciri, Menge is following me. You must flee. Footsteps. Triss. Didn't expect to see you here.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic.
You dying to know too?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, in truth, her ideals brought Triss here. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first.
So we did, but I was concerned about you.
Thanks. You can breathe easy now.
Fine.
Gentlemen, really, but try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I...
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned?
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lit.
So, what now?
We calmly discussed the terms of a temporary alliance. Oh, you are a delight. But on to business. I propose that we form an alliance for the return of the funds.
Capital.
It greatly increases your chances of getting out of the Hunter's barracks alive.
Information's out of date.
Yes, I know.
First love.
That's my secret, lovebird.
Didn't have to disagree, so...
Put yourself in my shoes. What would you have said?
In your shoes, I wouldn't be worrying about what to say to Dijkstra. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold?
Thought as much.
Menge's got Dandelion locked up.
That changes everything.
All right. See you then.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think.
No way.
Dandelion's life's on the line.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then?
Might not work. Menge's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare.
Always found that annoying in fanatics.
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge.
Still got a bad feeling about this.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The Hunters. They won't treat me like a lady. Ciri, she's what matters.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Merigold?
Well, Triss Merigold.
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour. Ah!
You're done jesting, Mer. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Mega himself.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this whip?
Let go!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth.
Try to loosen it if I were you.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this!
Shut your gob, ginger whore!
Thought I made myself clear.
Manga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by.
Fine, grab her and...
Witcher.
Here's where we split up.
You can't have her and...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me.
Oh, playing tough, eh?
Do what you want.
Come on, Witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in. Unless they had information concerning Philippa Isle. Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merrick. Is that who I hear? Very well. Have a drink, Witcher.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage.
Stop squirming.
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'd be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had no...
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for...
Awfully generous.
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail.
You seem well informed. So you have to know Triss betrayed me first. Used me as a pawn in the Lodge's game.
No, you won't. Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. Ow! Bitch! Ah, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa.
It's simple.
A degenerate bard for information. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for...
When's this morally?
When I issue the order. So sorry I cannot be of... But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares it.
house, Earl. It's gotta go. Sir, I repeat, get out of the bulldozer. Green brick, red brick, yellow brick. It's all coming down.
You say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but... How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Manga said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Manga gave the...
Shit.
What's done is done.
He'd never have agreed to help us.
I know. Let's not dwell on...
Dandelion's safe. We don't stand a chance.
Saw Manga burn a sheet of paper.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us.
So there's no way you could recover the...
Sadly, no.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Just his office key in his pockets. Here.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Nothing but dead ends.
Manga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion.
Yes.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend...
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding.
Fingers crossed.
I'm looking for a treasure. Was Siggy Reuven's until recently.
Well, well. Furthering the cause of the eternal fire on the one hand, working...
I work for whoever pays...
Like a whore?
More or less. Just offer a different range of service.
Securing a Kaviri bank, far and safe from you.
Got information about Philippa?
I do.
Oh. No.
We know where it...
Ugly bastard.
Drive you back!
Damn.
The eternal fire will turn you to ash. Let out!
I think that's all of them. What happened?
He did, until I asked about the treasure.
Geralt, we talked this over. Fine. We should search the office. I'll search his body. Well?
Find anything?
Just his office key in his pockets. Here.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Deke.
I found a letter to Menga.
A spy?
Take a look.
Drop boxes. Secret signals.
Bet he does.
Maybe Dijkstra can help.
Everything?
I'm not so sure.
Key to a vault?
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on it.
Meaning glass is half full?
Of something strong.
All right.
Be glad to. This is where we split up.
Agreed.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam. Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about.
You there! Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing.
Who do I spy?
Will you stop following me?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't...
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke.
No, your gold's in a Kaviri bank. Here's the key to the vault that holds it.
Well, well. Would have earned yourself a medal if I was in a position to bestow it.
That's all you're gonna say?
You want a knee slapper?
You're a jerk. Because you don't have any friends. I got friends. I got lots of friends. You are lying to me. I did not. You are tearing me apart, Dio! That's me.
You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward. I take it you've still no idea what happened to Dandelion?
None. Found someone who might know, though.
A ruined house in Far Corners. Give the signal.
Thanks for your help.
No need to thank me. Just paying off a debt. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again.
I should have the eternal fire. As clear as the eternal fire.
Elven blood, eh?
Must be the Dropbox. Gave the signal. Spies should show up in Far Corners before midnight.
From now on, assume your every move's observed. Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty. What village are you from? Willows. It's in the village that goes right.
Now just to hide and wait. Behind the door. Best place to hide. Classic. Triss? How'd you know to... Ah, Dijkstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
Mm-hmm. Ceilings collapsed, mold on the walls.
Shh. He's coming.
There's a spy!
Indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up.
You're in deeper, I assure you.
The answer to each question will be the same.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
To a lady, I never. But to a wit.
You can. Wouldn't recommend it. Had enough?
Fuck off.
Of course you can.
Triss, stop.
First,
Please. So, gonna talk?
Depends.
We're looking for Dandelion.
That's what this is all about. A fucking minstrel. You might have said so from the start. Before you bloody started mucking my mind with... I can't believe it.
Get to the point.
Dandelion is on Temple Isle. In the dungeon.
Afraid you'll have to call off the show.
how can we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle do so only on Menge's order.
Damn it.
We'll find a way.
Enough.
Glad to hear it. Can I assume we can put this unfortunate incident?
Not so fast.
I know. He's seen too much.
Goodbye.
Either he dies, or I wipe his mind.
Strip him of his memory.
But I helped you.
It's not so bad.
Peace, slay, and gay.
Really showed your claws today.
Yo, Sosuke, you're so naughty.
This isn't in the manga.
It's okay, Sosuke. I forgive you.
What is going on? Cut back to me.
Said you had enough
What the hell is with this pacing?
We know he's on the island.
Mm-hmm. Problem is, Menge's dead.
No one else knows that.
A Doppler.
Cut to her!
Sosuke-chan, do you remember that time I slapped you?
What? Yes, that was like 10 seconds ago.
Sosuke Bosuke, you pervert!
Ow! What the?
There's one other
Okay.
thing I wanted to talk about.
Anyways, Tomoko,
Not him.
I love.
Find out next week if Sosuke
Are you
will confess
kidding
his
me?